Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and what I have today is a Sumsonic 1080p Full HD 2.0 touchscreen sports cam. Now this is a lot like the GoPros and stuff like that. So basically I'm going to do an unboxing of what's in the box. The camera's not in the box right now because I've used it over 4th of July weekend. I'm going to go over what's in the box, and I'm going to show you a short film that was completely filmed with this camera, and then you can kind of make a judgment for yourself if you like it or not. But this will be the first time that I've seen the video. I haven't edited it yet. I will after this. So I'm excited to see how it turns out too. But as far as everything leading up to that, I think it was great. It was completely waterproof and all that. It didn't leak or anything, period. I love all the accessories in it, but we'll get to that in just a second. But other than that, let's get a little unboxing started, and then we'll watch that little short film. So first off, I'll take these out, but normally the camera is actually mounted into this window here, and you can see it. But for speedy reasons, I've already taken that out. And everything comes in this box that was in the bottom. Alright, so that's what's in the box. Alright, so now let's look what's in the box. You get the manual here, like so, and then you get all the accessories for the camera. Alright, let's take a look at what's included in the Sumsonic S200 packaging, okay? First off, you get the S200 camera, which is right here. Now, I've mounted this onto my little extendable pole, which I used for filming this little video that we're going to watch later. You can see it's in its waterproof housing, like so. It opens on the side, and it's got the seal around the edges there, and the camera pops right out. Now, the camera is touch panel. On the back there, we can see it light up. I share, and it goes right into filming. You got you can go in and out on your zoom. You got a full menu, and then you've got a fixed lens on the front, record and power on the top, and then you got your little 1/4-inch screw there on the bottom. You mount that to things, and basically it sits inside the case, and the case itself has one of those mounts, and that's what I have it mounted to now. The plastic around it isn't the best see-through quality, but that doesn't matter at all. It just matters about this screen on the front, which is just fine. The clarity is great. You can see right through it. Should not disrupt your picture quality whatsoever, which is a plus. And yeah, let's check out the side panels on what you get here. You get the little, was that the mini HDMI, I believe it is, go to your TV. And then on the side, we have the micro SD card slot and your mini USB port on the side for charging. Now you do have a high capacity 700 lithium battery inside here, which will get you for 2 hours for max at 1080p continuous use. And I believe that to be true. I didn't reach it out at its max point, but I did film with it all weekend off and on, and it never ran out of battery, which is nice. One thing that would have been nice is if it had a way to insert a new battery in, because if you're out, you can have like 2 or 3 batteries charged and ready to go. But it is encased all in one. It's all in one camera, and at the price point that it's at, it doesn't bother me one bit whatsoever. Now it says with this case, you can get up to like 98 feet of water depth before, I guess, it fails. I probably would never honestly have it that deep, but if you're going on beach trips and diving and stuff like that, you might could use it that deep. But for just your general around the house, little pool videos, little stuff like that, I probably wouldn't worry with it much. Now the mic on it, I wouldn't even be concerned about using it with a mic, just because if you have it in this case, you're probably not gonna get any sound worth using in a video. Basically, these type of cameras anyway are meant to do like little cutscenes with some music in the background and stuff like that anyhow. I mean, even GoPro, I mean, if you have one of those, you're not going to use that as your primary source of audio. So I wouldn't worry with that. If you're looking for something to use strictly for audio and video, I would look somewhere else. But this is great and awesome for doing like collage shots and stuff and adding music to it, which is great. I think that's its purpose. This camera can shoot in 1080p full HD at 25 frames per second or 720p at 30 frames per second. and you can do VGA at 60 frames per second. And 5 megapixel CMOS sensor. I wouldn't go below 720p 30 frames per second resolution, so at least you can do 720 at 30 frames per second and VGA at 60 frames per second. But I'm personally primarily shoot in 1080p to 25 frames per second. Now, the thing that I really liked about this on spec wise was the ultra wide lens, which gives you 170 degree full HD with 1 minute to 5 minute loop recording that will automatically delete the old video clips while the storage is full. So you could basically use this as a dash cam if you wanted to, and it would loop until it got full and then replace itself with the oldest stuff first. So you can use this as a dash cam if you wanted to, which is very important, because really its price range puts it probably one of the lowest dash cams with the best quality you're going to get, which is nice. So you got multiple purposes for this thing, and then whenever you're ready to shoot the family doing something, you could really take it out of your dash and then use it for that as well. So, you know, you can't really go wrong at the price point that this thing sells at to use this for anything. It can be used a throw around camera, it doesn't matter. I mean, its price point for cameras, if you're researching cameras like this, you know that it's extremely expensive, and to have something in this lower point is great. Hey, let's see what the package includes with the S200 camera here. Of course, you get the camera, you get the waterproof case, you get the 2 adhesive mounts, like so. Then you get the action cam handlebar mount, which is right here, which you'd have to attach some other things to get your camera to mount to that. You get a 3-way vertical, horizontal, and curve adjustment pivot arm, which is this guy here in these. You get a USB cable. You get a USB charging cable, which I don't have with me. It's actually upstairs. I use to charge it with. You get an AV cable, and then you get your instruction manual. And that's all you get in the box. So I really like the camera. I like everything about it for its price point. I think it's an awesome entry-level thing to if you want to figure out if you really want to go into the GoPro world or any kind of action cam world. I think this is a perfect spot to start in, because you're not out a lot of money, gives you something to play with, and just really figure out if that's what you want. And it's okay to start at a low point, and it's not really a low point on quality, it's just a low point on price. So start there first, and if you're really into it and you really want to progress yourself to the next level, go to those next levels. But really, it's not worth starting out at a high level, because you may not even use the thing. So I think this is a perfect place to start for this thing. And let's see the small video and end with the video that I made with this. I'll put some music to it probably, or maybe not. On some things I'll go in and out of the music just so you can hear the sound that you could get with the case out of this thing. And but I will play with it a little bit when I get into the editing of the video. But just know that what you see next is going to be 100% shot from this thing here and this thing alone. Audio and everything, except unless I put some music or something with it. But anyway, this has been Isaiah's Reviews. I really like this camera. Check it out and watch this video, and check me out on YouTube.
I'm about to be 7 too. Hey!
Come to the camera. Can you make it all the way? Keep going. Keep going. doing pornography. The audio without the case on. This is just the case by itself. I didn't include this in the video, so I'm adding it now. And I'm going to turn this after a few settings I've made and see if it automatically stays where it is, or you have to do it in editing. But I did remove the date stamp, the time stamp, and all that stuff, which I didn't do throughout the video. But that's the sound. This is just me turning it over and over and over again to see if it maintains its orientation and switches automatically over. That's it. This has been another Isaiah's Reviews. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and share this to all your social sites. That helps get me to places I can't get to on my own, and I really do appreciate that, and I can't wait to see you again here on Isaiah's Reviews.